Hello, and welcome to our UniHouse English podcast today, where we are going to talk about funny daily situations.
Hello, Sarah, and hello to all our listeners. I am very happy to be here with you today.
So, James, today we want to talk about things that happen every day, but they're funny mistakes.
Oh, that is a great topic, Sarah, because I make many funny mistakes, almost every single day.
Well, that is good to hear, James, because today we want to laugh and learn English at the same time.
I think laughing is very important, especially when we are learning a new language like English.
Exactly. If you're ready to learn, laugh, and level up, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you are the first to see our new uploads. If this video helps you, tap like. It really supports the channel. So let us start with the morning, because mornings can be very difficult for many people.
Oh, yes. Mornings are very hard for me because I am usually very tired when I wake up.
Me too, James. And sometimes, I do silly things because my brain is not fully awake yet.
Do you have a funny story about a morning mistake, Sarah, that you can share with us?
Yes, I do. One time I put orange juice in my cereal instead of milk.
Oh no, Sarah, that sounds terrible. Did you eat the cereal with the orange juice?
No, I looked at the bowl and I saw that the color was orange, not white like milk.
That is very funny. But I have a similar story about my morning coffee.
Please tell us, James, what happened with your coffee in the morning?
Well, you know that many people like to put sugar in their coffee to make it sweet.
Yes, I put sugar in my coffee. And sometimes I put milk in my coffee too.
So one morning I was very tired and I put salt in my coffee instead of sugar.
Oh my goodness. Salt in coffee tastes very bad. Did you drink it?
I took one big sip and then I had to spit it out in the sink.
That is a classic mistake, because salt and sugar look very similar, don't they?
Yes, they are both white and small, so it is easy to make that mistake when you are tired.
Another funny thing about mornings, is getting dressed and finding our clothes.
Oh, finding clothes can be hard, especially if the room is dark in the early morning.
Have you ever worn two different socks to work or to school, James?
Yes, actually. I wore one blue sock and one black sock to a party once.
Did anyone see your socks, or did you hide them with your shoes and pants?
My friend saw them when I sat down, and he laughed at me for a long time.
That is okay, James, because mistakes with clothes are usually harmless and very funny.
I agree, Sarah, but sometimes mistakes can happen when we leave the house too.
You are right. So let us talk about funny situations at the store or outside.
Okay, I think everyone has a problem with doors at shops and restaurants.
Do you mean when the door says push, but you try to pull it?
Yes, exactly. I do that all the time, and I feel a little bit silly.
I think we all do that, James, because sometimes we are not reading the sign on the door.
I push the door very hard, but it does not open, and people look at me.
And then, you have to pull the door, and you smile at the people inside.
Yes, I smile and say sorry, but inside I feel very funny and awkward.
It is a very common daily situation, so do not worry about it too much, James.
Thank you, Sarah, but there's another funny thing that happens on the street.
What is that, James? Tell us about the funny thing on the street.
Well, sometimes I see someone waving their hand, and I think they are waving at me.
Oh, I know this situation. You wave back at them, don't you?
Yes, I wave back and smile, but then I realize they are waving at the person behind me.
That is so embarrassing. But it is also very funny afterwards.
It is very awkward in the moment, so I usually pretend I was fixing my hair.
That is a smart idea, James. Pretending to fix your hair is a good trick.
Do you have any funny stories about shopping or buying things at the supermarket, Sarah?
Yes, sometimes I go to the supermarket to buy bread, but I forget to buy the bread.
Wait, so you go to the store for bread, but you come home with no bread?
Yes, I buy milk, eggs, and chocolate, but I totally forget the one thing I needed.
That happens to me too. Especially when I do not write a shopping list.
Lists are very helpful, but sometimes I write the list and then I lose the list.
That is very typical, Sarah, and it shows that our daily lives are full of little mistakes.
Now, let us talk about technology, because phones and computers create many funny situations.
Oh yes, technology is great, but it can also make us look a little bit silly.
Have you ever sent a text message to the wrong person, James?
Yes, one time I wanted to text my wife, but I texted my boss.
Oh no, what did you say in the message to your boss?
I said, please buy some pizza for dinner, and my boss was very confused.
Did your boss buy the pizza for you, or did he laugh at the message?
He just replied with a question mark, and I had to say sorry very quickly.
That is a good example. Another one is talking on the phone with headphones.
Yes, when people wear headphones, they often speak very loudly because they cannot hear themselves.
I was on the bus yesterday, and a man was shouting into his phone very loudly.
Everyone on the bus could hear his conversation, right?
Yes, everyone was looking at him, but he was happy and did not notice us.
I try to be quiet on the bus because I do not want to disturb other people.
That is very polite of you, James, but sometimes funny things happen even when we are polite.
Sarah, what about when you lose your glasses but they are on your head?
Oh, James, I do that at least once a week in my office.
You look everywhere for them, on the table, under the chair, but you cannot find them.
I get very frustrated, and then I touch my head and feel the glasses there.
It is like looking for your phone, while you are holding your phone in your hand.
Yes, I was talking to my friend on the phone, and I said, wait, I lost my phone.
And your friend probably laughed and said, Sarah, you are talking on your phone right now.
Exactly. I felt so silly, but we laughed about it for a long time.
These situations show that we are all human, and we all have funny moments.
Let us talk about one more situation, James, specifically about cooking in the kitchen.
Cooking is fun, but I am not a very good cook, so I make mistakes.
Have you ever burned your food because you were doing something else?
Yes, one time I put toast in the toaster and then I went to watch TV.
And when you came back to the kitchen, was the toast black and burnt?
The kitchen was full of smoke, and the toast was completely black.
That is dangerous, James. You must stay in the kitchen when you are cooking toast.
I know that now, Sarah, but at that time I was very distracted by the TV.
Another kitchen mistake is dropping food on the floor when you try to serve it.
Oh, the 5-second rule? Do you believe in the 5-second rule, Sarah?
The 5-second rule says if you pick up food quickly, it is clean, right?
Yes, but I think it depends on the floor and it depends on the food.
If I drop a piece of apple, maybe I wash it. But if I drop soup, I cannot.
You cannot pick up soup from the floor, Sarah. That is impossible.
I know, but sometimes we try to save the food because we are hungry.
Speaking of being hungry, sometimes my stomach makes loud noises in quiet places.
Oh, that is a very funny situation, especially if you are in a library or a meeting.
I was in a quiet meeting, and my stomach made a very loud growl sound.
Did people look at you, or did they pretend they did not hear it?
Everyone stopped talking for a second, and I just said, I am hungry.
That is the best thing to do, James. Just be honest and laugh about it.
Yes, because everybody gets hungry, and everybody has a noisy stomach sometimes.
We have talked about mornings, shopping, technology, and cooking today.
It is amazing how many funny things happen in a normal, simple day.
Do you think these stories help our listeners learn English better, James?
I think so, because these are real situations, and the words are very useful.
And remember, listeners, if you make a mistake in English, it is okay.
Yes, just like dropping your toast or wearing 2 different socks, mistakes are normal.
You can laugh at your mistakes, and then you can try again next time.
Laughing makes everything easier, and it makes learning much more fun for everyone.
Thank you for sharing your funny stories with us today, James. It was great.
Thank you, Sarah. I enjoyed talking about my silly life with you and the listeners.
Before we go, do you have one last short funny thought for us?
Yes, always check the toilet paper roll before you sit down.
That is very important advice, James. Thank you so much.
You are welcome, Sarah. Have a great day, everyone, and keep practicing English.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time for more English learning and fun conversations.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Wait, Sarah, I think I forgot my bag.
Oh, James, you really are funny every single day.
I found it. It was under the table.
Good job, James. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.